6.17. Yellow needs 7.34 to move into second, and white needs 8.2 to move into second. Blue with priority, white second priority. Red third priority. Blue up and riding. Big bottom turn up into the face, great smash off the lip. And again, a second one. Fins released. Roundhouse cut back into the white water. And gives it a nice fist pump to be happy with that wave. 1 minute remains. Blue with second. Blue. Red needs a 6.17. Yellow needs a 7.34 to move into second. White needs a 0.2 to move into. White with priority, red with second priority, yellow with third priority. "30 seconds remain. White with priority, red with second priority. And we have white up and riding. Patrick, a big turn, releasing fins, getting a tail slide along the face. Ooh, unfortunately comes unstuck on that lip, taking him out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the end of that heat. Certainly well surfed by Barnaby in there. And also Harry putting in some big scores. We have to see what the judges come up with the final result at the end of that. But a fairly active and entertaining heat for us to all witness. Hope you are enjoying that at home. Amazing to see the British surfing we have going on here at Thurso East. Certainly making the best out of the conditions we have for sure. And thoroughly enjoyed by those that are able to watch live at the event, but also hopefully those that are watching live on the webinar. So we will give you an update of those results when they come in. Okay, way to get this grand final started for the ladies. Surfers in the water ready. Judges ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the start of our grand final for the women's event today here at Thurso East for the British Surfing Championships and British Cup for 2021. Setting up the selection process for the GB squad going on to the Olympic Games. So a first time in history. Blue skies are coming out, the waves are there, we have a light wind, and we have 24 minutes 30 seconds of women's heat to look forward to in this grand final with Ailes Barton in red from England. We've got Lucy Campbell in white from England. We've got Emily Curry in yellow from England. And we've got Ellie Turner in blue from England. So an all-English final in this event up at Thurso East. Right-hander breaks lovely hollow barrels when it's on. So just with the onshore wind, we won't be getting too much of that, but we're still getting a world-class wave to play with. And enjoy watching those elite levels out in the water that we have in Britain, making full use of that. So it's a 25-minute final for the grand final. And it's a wait to see who's going to draw first blood on the waves here at Thurso East. And who wants to walk away with that British trophy. A big shout out to the lifeguards that have been in their wetsuits all day, have been in and out the water. We've got photographers in the water. They're trying to get the best action we can see. We've got a camera crew outside, being able to give you this live footage. And all those marshals and officials that have helped and volunteers to make this whole event come together and work. Just having a wait for these first waves to come through. And just the one flurry of snowfall today for us. So we've got Ailes Barton in red, we've got Lucy Campbell in white, we've got Emily Curry in yellow, and Ellie Turner in blue. All representing England here today in this grand final. And it's waiting to see who's going to take the first wave. There's a lot of heats for these surfers that are in this final, so they've got to be on point with their nutrition intake for their recovery period, for their fluids. So it does take a lot out of you surfing. And these guys have got to not only look after themselves in that respect, but they've got to also look after their minds, keep themselves alert. Because as you can see from the last waves we've had and other heats, it does come down to the last 0.0s for decisions to be made of what position you come in. So it's crucial for these guys to get the proper rest and the proper intake of food supplies and nutrition. And it could be something just starting to show its face here at Thurso Waste. There's a little reaction happening with Ailes, just having a wee paddle across. And Ailes having a look on that first wave, also followed by Emily, but nothing coming of it. So just having a wait for these first waves to be taken by the surfers. Bit of a lull at the moment, but there's something potentially coming in the background. Ailes certainly getting her board set and having a look. And then we have Emily up and riding. First blood for Emily. Back into the white water, gets her first turn off the top. It's something to start the day off. Or start the final off, more to say. She's already been here for a bit and surfed a lot. "17 minutes 30 remaining, surfers in the water. Yellow, your first score, 3.0. Red up and riding. As Ailes eventually got her waves she wanted. And two big turns. So that'll go down on the scoreboard. So 2 out of 2 so far scoring. Red's first wave, 3. 16 minutes 40 remaining. And we have Lucy thinking about it, just holding off on that wave that just came through. And the sun is certainly out here at Thurso Waste. And just waiting for these waves to come through here. Just a bit of a lull at the moment. The anticipation. So yes, waiting for these waves to come through for us here at Thurso to keep this women's grand final entertained, keep them active in the water. One of the tough things being out there in the surf when you're sitting waiting for waves to come through, there's not much activity or body movement, so it's worth just having a wee paddle here and there. Make sure we're staying warm, mobile in the water. So they are in 6mm wetsuits out there, which do keep you relatively warm, but when sitting waiting for waves to come in, it can cause a temperature drop for sure, and again that's where good nutrition will look after you. So we have a wave looming in the background. We have White taking off on the wave, so there's Lucy's first wave. He's turning into the face, up on the face, just getting past the white water. And still working it right to the end, just finishes off there, just slipping off the board. "12 minutes 40 remain surfers. Situation change. White leads. Red needs 2.18 to move into first. Yellow needs 2.18 to move into first. And blue needs 5.17 to move into first. Blue has priority, yellow has second priority, red has third priority. 12 minutes 10 seconds remaining. So it's a nice wee score there we got from Lucy. Just caused a situation change at this point in the heat. Sorry, this point in the final. And we have some set waves appearing in the background with Ailes having a look on that one. And also Ellie having a look on that one. But that's caused a priority change there. And Emily just getting in there, up on the wave, big first top turn. Looking for another one on the inside section, and then kicks out. Just under 11 minutes remain. White with priority, red second priority, blue third priority. White leads. Red needs 2.18 to move to first. Yellow needs 2.18 to move to first. Blue needs 7 to move to first. Situation change. Yellow leads. White needs 1.83 to move into first. Red needs 4 to move into first. Blue needs 7 to move into first. White with priority. Red with second priority. Blue with third priority. 10 minutes remaining, surfers in the water. So some exchanges there with Emily getting her second wave combo sorted out. And it will be one for keeping these surfers updated as we go through this last remaining 10 minutes, or just coming up for 9 minutes on this grand final for the women's event of the British Surfing Championships and British Cup. 9 minutes remaining. White with priority, red second priority, blue third priority. Yellow leads. White needs 1.83 to move into first. Red needs 4 to move into first. Blue needs 7 to move into first. So a surfer certainly trying to calculate what waves to go for, what waves to select in this grand final. And we have a set of waves looming in the background. They're all having activity for, having a look. And we have white up and riding, Lucy. Top turn into the pocket again, charging along the face, cutting back into the white water. And we have yellow taking a big drop. Lucy still riding, but Emily is chasing her down with this wave, following up, beating the white section. Again, another turn in the pocket, using some speed and momentum to come back into the white foam ball. And kicks out. Seven minutes 30 remaining. Red with priority, blue with second priority. Waiting on update. So waiting on update. With red with priority, blue with second priority. Just over 7 minutes remaining. White leads. Yellow needs 6.67 to move into first. Red needs an 8.67 to move into first. Blue needs an 11.67 to move into first. 6 minutes 30, red with priority, blue with second priority, white with third priority. 6 minutes 30 remaining. White leads. Yellow needs 6.67 to move into first. Red needs an 8.67 to move into first. Blue needs an 11.67 to move into first. Red with priority, blue with second priority, white with third priority. 6 minutes left. So some great exchanges there on those waves. Quite close on the scoreboard between the top two, Lucy and Emily at this stage. Blue with priority, white with second priority, yellow with third priority. 5 minutes remain. Just under 5 minutes remain now. White is in first place. Yellow, you need 6.67 to move into first. Red, you need 8.67 to move into first. Blue, you need 11.67 to move into first. Blue with priority. White with yellow with second priority. Red with third priority. 4 minutes 30 remain. And blue taking a drop there, handing into over priority, and we have red up and riding. Ailes having a look, just choosing to punch through the face of that wave. Just over 4 minutes remain. Yellow with priority. White leads. White in first place. Yellow needs 6.67 to move into first. Red needs an 8.67 to move into first. White up and riding on the wave. So Lucy doing really well off the face there. Nice spray. Cutting back into the white water. And just using it, the last part to finish up the wave. 3 minutes 30 remains. Surfers in the water. White is in first place. Yellow needs a 6.67, holding priority at the moment. Situation change. Yellow needs an 8.83 to move into first place. Red needs a 13.83 to move into first place. And blue needs a 13.83 to move into first place. 3 minutes remaining. Yellow with priority. The wind has died off for us here at Thurso East. And surfers out, taking on these waves in this grand final for the Women's British Surfing Championship and British Cup. 2 minutes 30 remain. Yellow with priority, red with second priority, blue with third priority. White is in first place. Yellow needs 8.83 to move to first. Red needs 13.83 to move to first. Blue needs 13.83 to move to first. Two minutes remaining. Yellow with priority, red with second priority, blue with third priority. The girl's hoping for something to be showing its face in the distance. 1 minute 30 remaining that they can get into. Yellow with first priority, red with second priority, blue with third priority. White in the lead. Yellow needs an 8.83 to move to first. Red needs a 13.83 to move to first. And blue needs a 13.83 to move to first. 1 minute remaining. So down to the last minute in this women's grand final at the British Surfing Championships and British Cup, looking to progress on to some Olympic selection for the future. And we have blue up and riding. That's Ellie Turner. Big hit off the face. Another big hit off the face. Coming back into the white water. This could change standings on the leaderboard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we have the grand final. The grand final for the women's has been concluded. We will wait for the results, but a fair finishing wave there from surfer in blue, which is Ellie Turner. So it's just waiting to see how that will change things up. And then we're going to be moving on to the men's, the Open Grand Final. That's superb. Grand Final there from the women, showing us the talent that all these surfers have, at least to get to the final, and then we find out who has won that final, but certainly a fantastic final to finish with. Well, here we go. This is us getting ready for the grand final for the men's. Surfers in the water ready. Judges ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is us having kicked off the main event, the main grand final for the men's. So in the water we have, in red from England, Stan Norman. In white from England, Luke Dillon. In yellow from England, Barnaby Cox. And in blue from Wales, Harry Cromwell. So there will be a lot of toing and froing, I suspect, with the microphone shout-outs to let the surfers know exactly what they are needing in the water, all the requirements. So we'll be knocking in and out of commentary on the waves, and certainly making sure they need to know, since it is quite an important final for the British Surfing Championships and the British Cup, with forward selection thereafter for Olympics and GB. So superb to be hosting that up here in Thurso East, with the help from the Scottish Surfing Federation and all those involved, all those sponsors, etc., that we will be bringing up. on the final ceremonies. And a great thanks to all involved, and certainly for all those that are wanting to be here, for being able to stay away and view from a live stream. It's very much appreciated. It means this surf competition can go ahead, and it gives these superb athletes an opportunity to surf a world-class wave, put themselves forward for Olympic selection. We have our first rider up and riding, and that is Harry in blue, just coming unstuck in the white water. And we have Barnaby in yellow having a look, scrap for the wave, and he's managed to get in. Here comes his first turn off the face. Nice top snap there, and a vertical and just coming over the back. Bit of frustration punched in the water. Or maybe it's just an arm slap and I'm seeing it incorrectly. But certainly going for the wave and showing good commitment. And we have Red up and riding. So it's Stan, and he's just come off the back. And Harry having a look across the face of this wave and choosing not to go. And it's a 25-minute heat. I'm sure it's going to be a pretty active heat if the waves allow. And we have two riders up and riding. We have Stan on the left-hand section, and we have Harry on the right-hand section. Stan just coming unstuck there on the inside. Harry just throwing a nice front-side top turn, but just spilling out at the end. And hopefully Stan's okay there with that. It's shallow, just I think the board was okay. It didn't quite make it down to the bottom when he ejected. So certainly pretty active already. And Luke's just sitting, holding fast. White with priority, yellow with second priority. And yellow up and running, so that's Barnaby having a look. Big top turn. You snap at the end and continues on with Luke in the background, charging on a big white face. Two big top turns. And Barnaby taking that wave right to the inside, and Luke punching out the back early, just to make sure. Red out back, having a look. So it's Stan, just getting the white water to give him that extra help into the face. Using some speed. There's a nice big maneuver off the top, throwing a lot of spray up. Cutting back into the white water again, and again a vertical up the face. White water, throws his arm for happiness there. 20 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this heat. Waiting for updates. Blue will have priority. Blue is in first. White needs 0.34 to move to first. Red needs 2.68 to move to first. Yellow needs a 2.51 to move to first. Situation change. Yellow in first. Blue needs a 4.01 to move to first. White needs a 3.35 to move to first. And red needs 5.67 to move to first. Blue up and riding. Two good turns there. A tail slide on the first wave, the first turn. Getting lots of cheers with that one. 19 minutes remain, surfers in the water. Change the situation. Red in first place. Yellow needs a 4.01. Blue needs a 4.84. White needs a 4.18. Yellow with priority, red second priority, yellow third priority. 18 minutes 45 remain. Situation change possibly. We'll just see what the scoreboard says. We have red up and riding. Nice bottom turn with a great top turn throwing spray and a tail slide with that too. And a situation change. Blue in first position. Red needs a 3.90 to move to first. Yellow needs a 4.91 to move to first. And white needs a 5.08 to move to first. Just under 18 minutes. White with priority, yellow with second priority. So there's been some great exchanges there with the waves. $17.30 remaining. Another situation change. Red in first place. Blue needs 7.94. Yellow needs an 8. White needs an 8.34. White with priority. Yellow with second priority. Blue with third priority. 17 minutes remain. So as you can hear, it's getting pretty active with questions already coming in from the surfers. Always wanting to know exactly what's going on information-wise, where they stand priority-wise. So it does make a big difference with the shout-outs. Certainly lets the surfers know what's going on. All having a wee paddle across here to have a look to see something coming in possibly in the background. Red in first place. Blue needs a 7.94. Yellow needs an 8.17. White needs an 8.34. White with priority. Yellow second priority. Blue third priority. 16 minutes remaining. Surfers in the water. So just a little calm spell. Let the surfers refocus.
Situation for white.
White needs an 8.34 to move to first. White in priority. You can see that, I don't know how. And 15 minutes remaining, surfers in the water. Red in first. Blue needs 7.94. Yellow needs 8.17. White needs an 8.34. White with priority. White up and riding. Yellow up and riding, apologies. The sun has got in my eye there. Yellow choosing to come out the back of that wave. And red to their feet. That is Stan. Big top turn with a wee snap at the end of it, throwing some spray up. And again, nice top turn on his front side. Staying deep in the pocket of that wave. Nice laid back front side turn there. Dragging his left hand in the surface of the wave. Just over 14 minutes remain. White with priority. Red in first place. Blue needs a 7.94. Yellow needs an 8.17. White needs an 8.34. White with priority, blue with second priority, yellow with third priority. 13 minutes 30 remaining.
White needs a situation.
White needs an 8.34 to move to first. White with priority. 13 minutes 20 remaining on the clock. And just waiting on scores coming in for one wave there, I think. So getting quite active in the water. "13 minutes remaining. White with priority, blue with second priority, yellow with third priority. And blue having a look at this wave. It's Harry up and riding. Turn just under the lip and choosing just to step out of that wave. "12 minutes 20 remains. Red is in first place. Blue, you need 7.94 to move into first. Yellow, you need an 8.17 to move into first. White, you need an 8.34 to move into first. White, you have priority. Yellow, you have second priority. Red, you have third priority. Just under 12 minutes remaining on the clock. .34 to move into first. White with priority. Yellow with second priority. Red with third priority. 11 minutes 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Stan just having a paddle across here, looking to see if you can get into this wave coming through. Makes the call and goes for left. And just a backhand turn off the face while Dylan takes a huge top turn and throws a lot of spray up in that first turn, and a second. A lot of power through those turns, cutting back into the white water. Finishing this wave strong, kicks out. Just over 10 minutes remaining in this grand final. Yellow with priority, blue with second priority. Red is in the lead, in first place. Blue needs 7.94. Situation change. Red is in first place. White needs 5.5 to move into first. Blue needs 7.94 to move into first. Yellow needs an 8.17 to move into first. Yellow with priority, blue with second priority, red with third priority. 9 minutes 40 remain. So some good exchanges there. Luke Dillon having a nice wave, pulling him up into second position at the moment in this grand final. Stan still holding on to that first slot, but only by minimal points at the moment. Just over 9 minutes remaining, surfers. Yellow with priority, blue second priority, red third priority. Red is in first place. White needs 5.5 to move into first. Blue needs 7.94 to move into first. Yellow needs an 8.17. Blue up and riding. So Harry is just taking on this wave, a nice turn, laying right back into that turn on his front side, throwing some good spray. Continuing on, we've got out the back in yellow, Barnaby just going for a big hit off the face and coming unstuck. We did see Luke take a left hand there and just came out the wave. And we have Stan charging down, just getting off the face and re-entry into that wave. 8 minutes 15 seconds remain in the heat. White with priority. Red is in first place. White needs 5.5 to move into first. Blue needs a 7.94 to move into first. Yellow needs an 8.17 to move into first. White, you have first priority. Yellow, you have second priority.
White still doesn't really need some information.
White, 7 minutes 30 remaining. You have priority. You need 5.5 to move into first. Seven minutes remaining in this heat, surfers. Red in first place. White needs 5.5 to move into first. Blue needs 7.94 to move into first. Yellow needs 8.17 to move into first. Yellow up in the wave. Barnaby. And White's up in the back. What a manoeuvre there by Barnaby off the face of that inside section. Gives it a good fist pump. And we have Luke working this wave to the end. Nice spray off that top turn. And we'll see what these scores produce. Just over 6 minutes remaining, surfers in the water. Blue with first priority, red with second priority. 6 minutes remaining. Red is in first place, white is in second place and needs 5.5 to move to first. Blue needs 7.94 to move to first. Yellow needs 8.17. Blue with priority, red with second priority. Yeah. 5 minutes 30 remaining, surfers. Blue with first priority, red with second priority. Situation change. White is in first place. Red needs 7.04 to move into first. Blue needs 8.47 to move into first. Yellow needs 8.7 to move into first. That's 5 minutes, surfers. Blue with priority. Red with second priority. Yellow with third priority. And red up and riding on the backhand there. Can he finish off on the face? A nice air 360 and lands it. Nice air 360 reverse. Good work. And he is a celebration for that one for sure. So Stan's pretty stoked about that one. Just over 4 minutes remain. Blue with priority, yellow with second priority, white with third priority. Waiting an update for scores. Four minutes remain. Change of situation. Red is in first place. White, you need 7.68. Blue, you need 15.84 to move into first. Yellow, you need 15.84 to move into first. That was a situation change. So red is in first place. White, you need a 7.68 to move into first. Blue, you need a 15.84 to move into first. And yellow, you need a 15.84 to move into first. 3 minutes 30 remain. Blue with priority. Yellow with second priority. White with third priority. Three minutes remain. Blue up and riding and red up and riding. Split peak. And coming unstuck on red there and blue coming out. So Stan just coming unstuck in that one and Harry just choosing to opt out of that wave. 2 minutes 45 remain. Yellow with priority, white with second priority. Red in first place. White, you need 7.68 to move into first. Blue, you need 15.84 to move into first. Yellow, you need 15.84 to move into first. Yellow with priority, white with second priority. 2 minutes 20 remaining on the watch. Sorry, I'm just commentating to myself there on the webcam.
Position for yellow.
Yellow, you have first priority. You need 15.84 to move into first. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Yellow with priority. White with second priority. Red with third priority. Red is in first place. White, you need 7.68 to move into first. Blue, you need 15.84 to move into first. Yellow, you need 15.84 to move into first. 1 minute 30 remains. Yellow first priority, white second priority, red third priority. So is it going to come down to the last minute, using priority here? Yellow thinking about it. It must be going through his head. To select the wave he wants. Yellow having a look. Yellow up and riding, choosing to come out. Red up and riding, Stan on the left-hand wave, and just choosing to come out. Under 1 minute. Yellow with priority. Restart. White, blue with priority. And change on the scoreboard as we're working. White up and riding. And we float her off the top there. And we hack at the end. Under 30 seconds to go, surfers. Red is in first place. White is in second place. You need 7.68. Blue is in third place. You need 15.84 to move to first. Yellow, you need a 15.84 to move to first. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we have it, folks. The grand final has been completed for the British Surfing Championships and British Cup here at Thurso East. Luckily under very good conditions with the waves the way they were, and the snow coming down yesterday has made for this day to be nice and clear, and we have got through all heats necessary. I'm waiting for official updates from the judges to know exactly where standings are with that last heat. I won't officially be saying the scores over the web. I will be allowing that to happen at the presentations. So a great thank you to all who have watched from afar, and really, really appreciate the fact you have watched from afar and not come to Thurso East, which we would love you to have been here, but due to obvious restrictions we can't. But it has been amazing hospitality up here for those that have had the the chance to be here. We've been looked after well and been very safe. So I wish everyone all the best and thank you, and I look forward to speaking to you at the ceremony.